Welcome back to Keys. My name's Gary, and today on Alex's 2024 Civic Si, we're going to put an MST intake on it to take it from this to this. All right, so this is the part of the intake that we're going to replace. First thing is we're going to have to take this sensor off here. You just have to pinch. You should be able to pull right down just like that. All right, next step, we're going to remove this to get this part of the box loose, and we're also going to release all of the tabs around the box. And now with this 10 mil, let's remove these two bolts. All right, now once you remove those, we're gonna take these 10s out and also this grommet here to take the whole assembly out all at once. So now, after you remove all the bolts on the top, let's grab our 10 mil, loosen this bolt, it'll stay attached to the intake, and take the whole airbox out. And now let's remove this bracket with the 10 mil. And last, let's remove the old intake hose. So we're going to move the MAP sensor from the old intake to the new intake pipe. Just make sure the arrow faces towards the motor because that's the orientation it needs to be in. So instead of moving the factory hardware over, you're going to use the supplied hardware to put it on the new pipe just so you don't damage it because this will not thread in. So let's tighten it down with a T20. So if you notice, there's a rubber grommet here. It's going to replace the factory grommet. So what we have to do before we put the box in, we have to take that one out. All right, let's put the airbox in. So we're going to take the two factory 10 mils and we're going to put them back in the top of the airbox. At this point, we're going to put the cone filter in, and then we're going to put the intake pipe on. All right, pro tip, because it's a tight airbox, you just want to make sure that you can work on the clamp because sometimes it can fall down under. You just want to make sure the orientation is correct. So because it's kind of tight right here, I push this on a little bit further than you're going to need to, and then we're going to put the intake pipe on, and you can pull this back and twist it around to where you need it to be. All right, once you get the pipe installed into the cone filter, you're just going to snake this back a hair just so that you can meet this lip right here to tighten everything down. All right, at this point, you're just going to tighten down these three with your 8 mil. So now all we have to do is put the MAP extension harness on and then put the clear cover and the intake's done. So one of the cool features about these intakes are all of the hardware is the same. So you're going to use the same hardware that we put on the MAP sensor on the clear shield and vice versa, using the same tool. Let's tighten them up with the T20. Now that the intake's installed, let's hear how it sounds. Just like that, the intake is on, super easy install, and it sounds great. Once again, I'm Gary. Thanks for watching Keys. Like, subscribe, and check us out at keys.com.